should be recorded. Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Okay, so continuing, you guys. So a lot of people have approached me and said, "Oh, you're in the stocks. You're investing in stocks. You must be losing money with everything happening and going on right now in the world." And what they don't understand is, and again, it's not their fault. It's because people are not educated about this industry. Is that traditional investing in stocks? If you had invested in oil or whatever company you invested in at the time right now, you would have lost money. And so we actually teach you guys about trading and what trading is and how to leverage a market even when the economy is not doing so hot. Okay, so I just want you guys to take a look back in history. During the Great Depression, I know I'm getting deep, you guys, I'm sorry, but I really have to share this information with you, okay? So during the Great Depression, industries were falling, things were going crazy. It wasn't a really good time for the economy, but out of that time, the most millionaires were created. So all I'm asking you guys to do, think outside the box. This is going to be something that may change the way that you look at the whole industry and look at how you can really, again, leverage off of the foreign exchange market. Okay, so again, I'm going to explain to you guys what trading is. So when it comes to trading, you guys, it's completely different than investing. So when it comes to investing into stocks, what you have to do is you have to buy a certain share of a stock, or you buy cryptocurrency, or you buy physically gold. And so for those examples are very common. You buy them, you hold them, you wait for the value to go up. If the value goes up, you can sell it one time and you can make money off of that. But if the value goes down, as it just has recently, you will lose money. So a lot of people lost money who were investing into the stock market, but a lot of people who were trading actually made a lot of money. So how trading works, you guys, is very, very simple. And I really had to, again, dig down deep to make this make sense for you guys. So our focus is in the foreign exchange industry. Every single day, you guys already participate in this. If you don't know, for those of you who've traveled to other countries, you've had to exchange money. And so what happens when you exchange money, you're able to spend money in a different country using their currency. But if you don't spend all that money and you come back and you exchange it back into your home currency, you either have lost money or gained money on that transaction. Okay, so for example, if we were going to the US from Canada, I'm in Canada, okay, so if we were going to the US, we would exchange, I want $100, okay, so I want $100 US and I exchange roughly $130 Canadian. Now, when I come back, say I didn't send any money. So when I come back, I exchange the money back, and because the exchange rate fluctuated, I just made $5 off my money. So instead of getting $130 back, I got back $135. I'm just gonna get everybody to mute their mics, please. It'd be appreciated. I think that's okay, awesome. All right. So you guys, that being said, the way that trading works is basically the transaction that we just did from changing our Canadian money into US money and changing it back can be done on your phone, and it can be done by pressing 2 buttons. And we're going to teach you how to do that. And so because the exchange rate fluctuates throughout the day, it fluctuates 5 days a week, and instead of traditional investing where we're waiting months, years, or decades to make our money back, we can actually make money in hours, we can make money in minutes, and we can even make money in seconds, you guys. So very, very powerful stuff. I hope you're still with me, because if you can make money in seconds, and if I just said that and you didn't get excited, I'm sorry, but this conversation will not be for you, okay? Because I want to make money in seconds, and I know a lot of us at the Academy do, and we're loving it. All right, so you guys, I Am Mastery Academy, and we teach you exactly how to do just that, how to trade on the foreign exchange market, as well as other things, which I'm going to cover with you guys shortly here, okay? So before we continue, I just want to go over a quick disclaimer, just so we know we're all on the same page. So you guys, number one, we do not guarantee results, okay? So that would be like you going to a gym and them guaranteeing you abs. It's not possible, unfortunately. If you find that gym, let me know. All of us have been eating so much during this quarantine. We need that gym, y'all. Okay, so it's also like if you guys were to go to post-secondary education, you're not guaranteed a job after that, okay? So we just want to make it clear that we're not promising you anything. The only way, honestly, that you're going to fail here is if you don't participate. As long as you participate, you're going to do well. Okay, so number 2, we are not the broker. What that basically means is when you guys start trading and using real money to trade, you will find a broker. Now that broker, for example, would be something like your bank. You can go to your bank, you can ask them to open a broker account, and they allow you to access the market. So that broker account, you guys, is yours and yours only. It's completely private. We don't touch it. We don't see it. All of the profits that you make here is your profits, okay? That has nothing to do with the academy. We are just an education platform. We do not trade money for you, and we do not take money from you when you profit in the market, okay? And number 3, we are not licensed financial advisors. Now, this is a big one just because there's 2 reasons. Number 1, we have so much mentorship here at the academy, which I will go through shortly. But what happens is they'll send you trade ideas that you can utilize, but at your own risk and liability. So you do have to do your due diligence, look over the trades before taking them because they are for educational purposes. But that being said, the fact that none of us here are licensed financial advisors also means we don't need a license to do this. So you guys, this is an opportunity for anybody, okay? Any age, any race, any gender, any background. We don't do background checks. We don't ask for resumes here. If you want to take advantage of this market and start to earn money on your phone, you can do that here. We don't discriminate and we don't judge. So any background you come from, you guys, we're here to support you and see you succeed through the whole process. So again, you know, that's the academy. So you guys, I'm gonna just touch base on myself a little bit so we're not complete strangers. Rebecca mentioned a little bit about me. I've been an entrepreneur since 19, since I got out of the retail industry. And I just realized that retail wasn't for me. I was working really hard and not getting paid enough. And I needed to find a better way. So my family, you guys, my family's from Fiji. My parents, you know, my dad came here when he got married to my mom. My mom came here when she was 11 years old. And, you know, just like any immigrant family, like they had me and my brother very young, and they had to figure out a way to make money and support their family. And, you know, my mom was sponsoring my dad. She had to pay for that. And they worked really hard. You know, my parents got into just regular like industries. Like my mom worked in a factory. My dad, you know, was driving delivery trucks and doing odd jobs here and there. Tried to open businesses. Well, he did, but he's always been like, you know, in the traditional job. And so growing up, I didn't see my parents often together because my mom would work night shift and my dad would work in the daytime. And all I knew is, like, as I got older, you guys, if I ever wanted to raise a family, especially in a city like Vancouver, I had to look for smarter, better ways to make money. And so I got my first job when I was 14. It was because my mom actually, you know, couldn't work at that time. And so we had just moved, we bought a house, I had to get a job. So I did door-to-door sales, horrible, grateful for it because now look at me, I'm speaking in front of everyone. I was the shyest kid, you guys, you would never know now, but talking to strangers, got into that job, then I got into retail for 5 years. Talking to strangers was not my strong suit, but, you know, being a huge industry where they hired young people, it was where I fit in at the time. And so as I got older, you guys, I got into the beauty industry. I was really fortunate when I was 15, I got introduced to the beauty industry. My intention when I went there was not to do beauty, was actually to do special effects and gore and all that kind of crazy horror film stuff. I loved it. I got to work on shows like Supernatural and Blade and do prop work on those shows. And then as I got older, I just kind of started to diverse my portfolio, I guess. And I got into bigger industries. So I got into the health and wellness industry and the e-commerce industry through the health and wellness. And then I also got into the travel industry. So all these industries, you guys, super, super big industries, trillions of dollars annually. You can look it up. I think the travel industry is about $8 trillion annually. With everything going on right now, I really don't know what it's at. But you guys, all these industries I decided to get my foot in the door because I knew if I got a little piece of that pie, I would make a lot of money. What I didn't know, and what most people don't know, is that for all those industries to exist, there's one industry that nobody ever talks about or teaches us about, and that's the foreign exchange industry. So the industry of money, you guys. So money has been around since day one. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And so the foreign exchange industry, you guys, is actually $5.3 trillion every single day. Okay. So most industries are talked about annually. You know, we cannot talk about money annually because it's such a number, nobody knows it. Now that this was in 2019, okay? So now that we're in 2020, the industry of money, the foreign exchange market, has actually grown to $7 trillion, and that flows through the market every single day. Now, going back to what we started talking about, and when I said you need to shift your mindset, is because, do you guys know how much $7 trillion is? Okay, that's a really big number. All that money is there. It's there for our access, but nobody ever tells you that. Okay, we are a part of this industry every single day. The bank doesn't even tell you that they take your money without your knowledge. You know, the number that's digitally there on your phone or on your bank account, they actually take that money and they're going to the foreign exchange market. So when you withdraw money, it's really not the money that's in your account. They're using that money to trade. Okay, so they're trading money on the foreign exchange market, you guys, and they make billions and trillions of dollars, and they don't give you anything back besides maybe a bank fee. If they do give you a return of interest, it may be 0.0001%, which is barely anything, especially if your bank account isn't as large as you would like it to be. Okay, so you guys, we're going to teach you here how to BYOB and be your own bank. So you can do this completely on your own. You guys, we're in 2020. Either your phone is going to be an asset or it's going to be a liability. It's your choice. It could be a phone bill or it could be money. The choice is yours, okay? I prefer to have it be an asset, to be honest. Okay, so also you guys, we teach about the cryptocurrency industry, so digital currency. We have a full academy that covers on how to trade cryptocurrency. So a lot of people think that when it comes to crypto, you have to buy and own and wait for the value to go up to make money, just like traditional investing. But again, guess what, you guys? Here we can trade it, we can ride the wave, and we can make money whether the value of it goes up or down. We're Gucci, we're good, okay? So we teach about cryptocurrency, you guys. I don't trade cryptocurrency myself. My dad does trade Bitcoin. He's quite good at it. But other than that, I don't know much about cryptocurrency, to be completely honest with you guys, okay? But I know it's a huge industry and a lot of people are making a lot of money. So that's all I need to know it's a good place to be. All right, so all of that, you guys, is thanks to our CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry. Now, before becoming a businessman, Christopher Terry was a documented 9-figure trader. His wife, Isis Della Torre, worked for the New York Financial Reserve, and she actually taught Chris how to trade. Now, prior to them launching the academy, they were offering a weekend course where they would teach people how to trade, and they actually charged $5,000 for that course. So they found 2 problems with that. The first problem was most people didn't have $5,000 laying around. And the second problem was that they couldn't compile 30 years of knowledge into a weekend course. And so that's when Chris and his wife decided to launch the academy in 2013. And they've been now successfully running for 7 years. They've done $250 million in revenue debt-free. They're on their way to $1 billion by the end of this year. That's a big number, I know, but it's going, you guys. This is, again, the industry of money, and they have their foot in the door, their way in, okay? So that being said, you guys, last year was the first time that we launched here in Canada, and they've been launched now in over 120 countries around the world, and constantly opening more as well. And so since last year, February, we've grown to over 700 students plus, just within our organization alone. And we're only getting bigger. And so you guys, if you're here to take advantage of this opportunity, do so. Mr. Christopher Terry and Isis, we got to meet them twice now, once in Dallas and once in London. And when you meet them, you will see that they are so humble. You would never know that they make the amount of money that they do, okay? And that, again, comes to your mindset. Where is your mindset when it comes to thinking about people with money? You know, we're always taught, oh, again, money is the root of all evil. People with money are probably greedy. They're probably this, they're probably that. No, guys, people that attract abundance for a reason. Okay, I'm not saying there aren't bad people, but there's a lot of good people who make a lot of good money, and Isis and Chris are perfect examples of what abundance should look like. Okay, they're so humble, they're so sweet, they're here for everyone to succeed. And so knowing that I get to work with people like this, knowing that they have my best intentions in mind, that they want me to succeed in with their platform and within their platform, you guys, I just feel comfortable, that it aligns with my morals, and I'm humbled. You know, I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity and to be working with people like that. And so how we do it, you guys, super, super simple. So if you're wondering what we are a full online academy. Okay, we teach you how to become a professional trader by knowing nothing, like myself. No background in finance, so you know nothing about the industry. Don't worry, we're here to educate you on it. And we take you to being a professional trader with short, simple, easy videos that you can watch all online. Now, you take your time, it's self-paced. Once you go through the education, you are now fully equipped to go ahead and take on the foreign exchange market and start making money, okay? But the main thing that has taken our platform to the next level is this. It's mentorship, okay? So you guys, who here believes in having a mentor? If you believe in having a mentor, type some ones in the chat and let me know, because all my life I've been told and been taught that if you have a mentor, you can cut your learning curve in half, okay? So you guys, if you want to get better at religion, what do? You get a mentor. If you want to get better at at fitness, you get a trainer. You go to you get a mentor. If you want to get better at let's say at business, you get a mentor. Now, if you want to become a Jedi Knight, you guys, you get a mentor. If you want to get good at Kung Fu, you want to be the next Bruce Lee. What did every martial arts artist have? They had a mentor, and that was for a reason, okay? So here, you guys, we have comprised the most amazing platform with hundreds of mentors who are documented six-figure and up traders, and they're here to mentor you, to take you to your success within the markets, okay? You guys, I told you I've been fully obsessed with this for the past couple days. Like, I never dove in to the point that I have dove in over the past few days, and I am mind blown, you guys. The people on this platform and how educated they are about the industry it's like this, okay? For me, being in the beauty industry, it's like me getting a catalog of all the top makeup artists in the world, and I get to choose who's going to mentor me. Like, you guys, I don't know how to break it down any better than that, but it is crazy because I am just blown away by all of these educators, you guys. There's over 100 of them in 12 different languages. They work with your schedule. They work whatever works with your schedule. If you're a 4 a.m. person, guess what? There's someone there to teach you at 4 a.m. If you're a midnight person, if you're 6 a.m., doesn't matter what time of day it is, you guys, somebody is there to teach you on whatever you want to learn with this, okay? Your learning here is limitless, and they are not wall-to-wall sessions. You are actually being able to talk to the mentors, to chat with them, to communicate them. You guys, these are people who have mastered the millionaire mindset, okay? They're documented, like 6 and 7 figure traders and up, and they're teaching you how to do the same thing. If that doesn't resonate with you, if that doesn't stick to your head right now, I don't know what to tell you guys, but this is crazy, okay? So you guys, and then on top of that, we could take it to the next level. So these educators actually are going to trade in front of you. They're going to mark the charts up in front of you. They're going to tell you why they're looking at the charts the way they are, why they're taking the trade, and then they're going to take a trade in front of you. Do you know what that means? If they're taking a trade in front of you, you guys, you can literally just copy what they're doing and plug the info into your phone. Like, it's crazy. So you're literally making money while you're learning. It makes it an earn while you learn program. And on top of that, there's more. On top of that, we make it even better, because for those of you who are going to tell me that you don't have time to sit in front of your computer, don't worry, guys, we got your back too, okay? So for those of you who are essential workers right now, we appreciate you for all that you do. Thank you for being out there and putting yourself out on the front lines. And trust me, we got your back, okay? So what these are, you guys, is they're add-ons, and the educators have comprised these amazing strategies into a little app for you. You can send it to, you can get these trade ideas sent straight to your phone, and all you got to do, look at your phone, you get a text message, look at the trade idea, and if you like it, all you have to do now, you guys, take those numbers and plug them into your phone, and just like that, you're making money. I don't know how much better it gets, you guys. When I saw this part, I was like, I'm sold, because I do lash extensions full time prior, not being able to work. And so when I saw this, I was like, I can take 2 minutes to look at my phone. I'm really lucky. My clients usually have their eyes closed, so I can just grab my phone real quick, take a quick trade, plug it in my phone. When I'm done with my client, I have a whole another tip waiting for me, basically paid for my whole day. I really didn't need to take the client, but I did, okay? Because I still love what I do. So you guys, you're here to take full advantage of this. It's all here for you, okay? We make it really, really simple. It's simple as earn while you learn, and copy and paste, until the day that you can do this on your own, okay? So we don't want you to just come here and just copy and paste all the time. It's profitable, you can do it, but we don't advise that, especially with all these educators here, and they're wanting you to learn how to trade and learn the skill on your own. You guys, once you start seeing the charts for what they are, you're like, your mind is open to a whole new world. Abundance is there for you, and it's there for your taking. And again, your biggest problem at the end of the day, you guys, becomes Wi-Fi. And Rebecca K mentioned earlier, if you were on her session before, she was like, you guys don't even have to worry about Wi-Fi, because you'll be making enough money that you'll just pay for the data anyway, okay? So you guys, it's amazing. So I just want to cover this too really quickly. Before launching the Academy here, we had to do our market research a little bit, just to know what other education is out there that offers similar education to ours, okay? Because of course, clearly, before bringing the Academy here, Mr. Nafis Khan, our Chairman 10, he had to do his market research and do his due diligence to know what was offered within Canada as well. And so there's a couple places that offer education like this, you guys. Online, there's a ton of online education you guys can access, anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 you're going to pay. My uncle paid 10 grand for an online course to learn how to trade. Didn't even know who his broker was when I asked him, and I was like, that is a problem we need to fix right now. That's like not knowing who you bank with, okay? There's also universities that offer courses for trading. They're one semester normally, around $25,000 plus. You guys know if you're going to post-secondary, especially university or college, you're going to pay a big chunk of money, and usually you don't have that money up front, so you're going to get a student loan. You're going to take one semester, learn the information from probably one professor, and then they're going to 1 to 4, depending on how many classes you're taking. But if it's one class, then it's probably one. And you're going to go, walk the stage. They're going to give you a piece of paper, and good luck from there. Now, there's also schools specifically designed that only offer trading, trading and stock options, investing. So schools that offer just those things, and you pay for those schools anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 for each course. And then, so by the end of it, if you decide to take all the courses, you're paying up to $60,000. Now, I don't want to call any names out, but if you guys do your research, you'll know. We have a lot of students coming from other programs and platforms coming to ours. Yeah, and also, like, I'm going to touch base on that comment. But all I'm saying, you guys, is there's, the value that you're going to learn here. The type of education that you learn here is offered on other platforms, and you do have to pay a lot, and people pay a lot because, once you learn the skill, your potential of making money here and the amount of money you make becomes limitless. So people do pay $60,000 to learn something like this, okay? And you guys, this part just, I had to I was talking to Rebecca today earlier. I was like, I have to rewrite this presentation because I'm mind blown. Again, guys, you guys, when you take these other courses, you're not being offered hundreds of educators, okay? You're probably going to give access to 1 or 2, maybe 3 if you're taking a specifically designed, you know, course somewhere. We have over 100 educators. Our platform is the most affordable platform here in Canada, in the world probably as of now that I know of. So to enroll into the academy, you guys, is only $235 US one time. That's your initial enrollment. And right away, we're going to teach you, right after this, actually, at 8 o'clock, we're doing a whole beginner's training. We're going to download apps with you. We're going to teach you the basics of what you need to know and how to copy and paste, how to use your apps. And once you do that, you have full access to the program for 30 days. Now, 30 days later, if you're happy and you want to stay in the program, it's $175 US to stay. There's no contract or cancellation fee, so we only want you to stay if you're happy. Okay, we also have the Elite Starter Pack. It's $325 US to get started and enroll. And 30 days later, it's $275 to stay in the program. You guys, the value of the educators are giving, this cost should be so much more. Okay, that's all this is a fraction of like, this, I don't even know how this is fathomable, okay? This is like the price that they're charging you to access all these educators is beyond belief, okay? Plus you're getting the trade ideas sent to your phone all the time, especially if you're an elite. If you're an elite member, you guys, we have a special group designed for you guys where we send the trades directly to your phone. You don't even have to open up the charts, okay? This is crazy. You guys, take a look at this, get your questions answered. We're here to help you succeed. Again, there's no contract or cancellation fee. We don't want you to stay if you're not happy. We want you to like this. We want you to be learning, and we want you to be getting results, because that's what a lot of us have been doing. We've seen success here, and your friend who brought you here wants the same for you, okay? So just thank your friend right now, because they're about to change your life. I thank Rebecca K every single day, okay? Like, you guys, I didn't know this girl that well before this. She's changed my life, really, truly, honestly. And it gets better. It gets so much better. It just keeps getting better and better, guys. What can I say? If you guys want to share this with 2 people, 2 friends that also want to make money on their phone with you, you guys, your monthly enrollment fee will be waived. Not your enrollment fee. I'm so excited. Your monthly fee will be waived, okay? Meaning that if you're a platinum member, you pay your enrollment, and if within that time you get 2 friends, you won't have to pay your next month your monthly fee, okay? So it's free education. There's nothing more powerful than free education, you guys. Everybody knows, hopefully knows, 2 people, especially right now, who need to make more money, okay, who don't have time to go back to school or get a job. You can't even probably get a job right now, okay? Everybody needs this right now. I feel like, honestly, I'm to the point where if I don't tell anybody about this, I'm doing a disservice to them, okay? I didn't come here to share this with people. When I saw this opportunity, I wasn't looking to do business. I've done business before. I've tried the selling, the recruiting. I've done it. I was like, I never want to go back to that again. I was so hurt by that industry, you guys. I did not ever want to be back or do anything to do with it. So when I came here and I saw that I can learn how to trade and I can just lock myself in my room and be by myself and figure this out, I was like, cool, I'm all in. And this was just a cherry on top. I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm going to share with my 2 friends, and I don't have to pay my education. And now 2 of my friends are making money. I'm making money. We're all happy. We're chilling. At a time like this, we're good. Okay, so again, you guys, do you want your phone to be an asset or a liability? Okay, that's your choice. The choice is yours. Again, I told you I'm not here to convince you about anything. I'm just here sharing a platform that's changed my life, that's changed the people around me life. My parents do this, you guys. I want to teach my grandma how to do this. There's education in Hindi now. I'm going to teach my grandma how to trade. Okay, so again, I'm just going to do a quick recap for you so we're all on the same page, and then we're almost done, okay? So what we are, you guys, we're an academy. We teach you about trading that in a way that hasn't been taught before, and we make it as simple as copy and paste, earn while you learn. Once you know the skill, you guys, it's yours. Nobody can take that skill away from you. You can teach your kids how to do this. You can teach your grandparents, your great-grandparents how to do this. If you don't know how to download apps, don't worry, we got your back. Our youngest student is 6 years old. Our oldest student is over 86, okay? So again, you guys, also the best part about it, let me let you know, is you don't have to sell anything. You don't have to recruit anybody. Game changer, okay? So if you guys are here for the very first time, please get back to the person who brought you here. Let them know if you're an A, you're a B, or you're a C. If you're an A, you're ready to get started, they'll help you get enrolled. If you're a B, you're ready to get started, but you have some questions, set up a 3-way call with me and I will answer your questions, okay? Number C, thank you for the information, but at this time I'm not interested. Just let them know. Don't make it weird, okay? We don't need no maybes or I need to do my research. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm going to put my phone number in the chat for those of you who want to call me if you have any questions about this right now. We're going to start our beginners training in about 20 minutes here on the same call. So you guys can stick around and hang out for a bit, or you guys can jump back on the call at 8 o'clock. I want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me tonight. And I hope to see you guys in the beginners class shortly, okay? Thanks so much.
Hold on, don't go nowhere. I had a whole bunch of questions.
Okay,
He got all kinds of questions.
Yeah, about the leverage. What's the leverage on the Forex now?
Okay, so leverage, you would have to go through a broker to determine your leverage. You're able to determine that on your own. You can change it when you want to change it.
Okay, yeah, I'm still like a little rusty. I had a mentor that was showing me how to do options and puts, and he was telling me how lucrative the Forex is, and it's so technical and stuff. You know what I mean? This is really awesome that you guys are going to be able to mentor me right through the program.
Yeah, so jump on the beginners training for 8 o'clock, and we're going to show you how to properly leverage your account, and that will really show you the potential of this. Does that make sense? Hello.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll show you.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? No, yes, maybe so. Okay, cool, you guys. So we'll see you back on here around 8 p.m. and we'll start the beginners training. If you guys have new students that are also not on the overview, make sure you let them know we're doing a beginners training shortly here. Okay, send out the link.
So that's it. Oh, the thing's over.
Yeah, I'm just turning some music on for you guys.
Oh, cool. I see my buddy.
Yeah, we'll
I'll go ahead and leave. Bill, I'll talk to you on the thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good, man. See you.
And I know how